Hello, we're here to do a Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine Mutual Energy check. If you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. It does help me pick up on your energy as well as helps the channel grow. And don't forget to check out our Instagram page. Information is in the description box below. 4 Elements SMRV, all one word. Let's start with an oracle card for the counterparts and mutual energy. So those came out. Success, feeling successful, or having success in something. It says congratulations. Mutual energy, strong warrior. We had that the other day. And for the feminine, summoning. Okay. Calling it in, drawing something in, focused on bringing something in or making something happen. Summoning. All right, feminine. With the congratulations, getting rewarded with something, or successful at something, or completing something, or doing something, some kind of achievement. I do feel like it's some kind of document, like with an official seal. Let me see. Alright, masculine, how are we doing today? Let's try one more time because that's not quite shuffling to my liking. Masculine, how are we doing today? How are we feeling today, masculine? How are we feeling today? Deep emotion, swimming in deep emotions. Too many. That says a lot though, huh? What originally fell out was the moon, but I'll just give you guys a glance of everything that fell out. Not even going to mention them because they didn't come out for the message. So the moon, I always say that howling at the moon, not knowing what's out there, seeing the shadows, dealing with some hidden emotions and feelings, and hiding some things, hiding some deep emotions. But again, there's light being shown on them. About a path, deep hidden success and hidden emotions in a path. A direction to which way to go, direction to go. Now that could be travel, could be emotionally, could be, do I go left or right? It however it fits in his life. 9 of Cups, that would be your wish fulfillment, your success, wish great. I don't want to say wish fulfillment. So we do. There you go. That one actually did come out. feeling enlightened or understanding, success, fulfillment, and getting some understanding and clarity. The Hangman, 9 of Cups with the Hangman. Suspended. I want to say stuck. Something is suspended. Happy something was suspended. Deep emotions about a direction chose, but happy about some kind of suspension or enlightenment. This fell out, and then we'll get to that. So we had working hard to move on the calmer waters, forward movements, not turbulence, just smooth sailing. Putting in the work, putting in the effort for change. He's getting successful at creating that change, that transformation. Again, when things may look one way, but he's turning some things around from this. Like I said, there's some nighttime energy, some things that are unseen. Because on this, the moon is illuminating a lot. It's lighting up the night sky. It's lighting up the water beneath. Okay. We'll get some clarifiers on that moon card. You know what? Give me one more for masculine. To heal. Transforming to heal this himself, to heal, to rest, recuperate. Transformation for some healing. Alright, feminine, what are we summoning? Judgment. You call it, what are we doing here? What exactly are we doing here? You're making a decision, you're making moves, you're making your mind up, setting yourself free, releasing some things. Deciding to reciprocate. Deciding to reciprocate, to give as much as you're taking, and cooperate. It's also cooperation in this cycle. Okay, but there's some doubt, fears, and worries with that. Feminine, how are we doing today? Cool. Doubts, fears, worries, anxiety, disenchantment, boredom. You're calling them in, and too many. Let me look at this for a minute, feminine, because you're calling them in because you're deciding to reciprocate. Whatever it is that you're calling in or wanting to come in or draw into yourself or really focused on, right? Making a decision to just go ahead and reciprocate. Just be fair. Be be generous, and or not even generous, just give what you're getting, right? Okay, so with the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups, you're nervous about this being either a missed opportunity or being disenchanted or discontent about the situation. Now, again, I say that because this is a good judgment to go ahead and reciprocate, because what that does is let them know what you're trying to achieve, whether it be a person, place, or thing, a job, a relationship, whatever it is in your life that you are trying to achieve or what you're trying to call in, you're actually calling it in, and you will be successful for nurturing growth. Now, the issue with this would be the fear and the boredom and the discontent. This is outwardly you look maybe nervous or scared or fearful. With the Four of Cups, again, that's boredom and disenchantment. Like you just disengage. Like, really don't like what's put in front of me. I don't like what's going on. Just something like you see as a missed opportunity. Something that you really don't. That doesn't have your attention, but also fearful of rejection. I say do a little bit more self-care, self-love, and don't worry about the rejection. What's for you is for you, and what's not is not. But again, you will balance things out. Have two cards of balance and justice, even scales. Again, a new turnaround in luck. The wheel will turn in your favor. Whatever you're trying to bring in, it's this here. Things will turn for the better. Things will balance themselves out. You will nurture and ground whatever this is that you're bringing forth. Queen of Pentacles energy is nurturing, caring, abundant, typically a wife, a mother, or just grounded and abundant in her own right. Whatever, she always has the pentacle. In most decks, she always carries that one pentacle just as the king. Whatever she plants with that pentacle will grow and be abundant, and she is aware of that. That is why she's confident. She can be a little bit materialistic, but she's grounded and she knows what she likes, and she likes the finer things in life. So that's that. And I also had the bottom of the deck with the Page of Swords. Just keep, this right here. I have a feeling that you're watching out for something. You're watching and learning, observing something. Watching out for toxicity and stability. Yeah. Okay. Alright, how are we doing mutually? Within the connection or matching energy, whichever. Both being tough, both being a warrior, being strong throughout this cycle. I'm going to say cycle. We go through cycles from time to time. When we finish one, we might get thrown right back into another one. Sometimes we have rest and recuperation periods. Seems like masculine is working on getting there. How are we doing mutually? Doing the flip? Yep. Both feeling a little romantic and sweet, engaging. Both are feeling happy about the connection. Could be just romanticizing what their happiness is looking like, fighting for their happiness and love. Here with the Knight of Cups. Again, that could be proposals, could be loving communication being delivered, loving expressions being delivered, making each other happy. Trying to create balance and harmony here with the Two of Pentacles. Um, Balancing the two worlds. So balancing the two worlds. What came to my mind is that you both do have separate lives, and you're trying to make sure that they work together, so you guys can be together. Because if it's not balanced, so if whatever masculine has going on in his life affects your life in some way or form, feminine, there's needing to be a balance there. If he's in another connection, or going through familiar issues, job issues, whatever it is, there needs to be a balance for you guys, fighting for this Ten of Cups, that total emotional fulfillment, comes to a completion, coming to a completion. And how do we get from the Nine of Cups? The Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love. We add another cup, okay? And that would be typically seen as new beginning in love, but sometimes it can be seen as self-love. So just focus on what you have going on and making sure that your life is as stable as possible, and hopefully masculine is doing the same. We have to fight for the connection by fighting it for ourselves, not just for the counterpart. Because if we are fighting for him to get his stuff together, what are you fighting for you to get together? Or vice versa. So balancing the things out to create that harmony and fulfillment will ultimately get you guys there. That's what you guys are mutually fighting for with this warrior here and Knight of Cups. Opening up, softening up. Oh. Opening up emotionally, softening up, creating things, being the magician, utilizing the tools you have. Because again, you can't just use passion, you can't just use love, you can't just use swords and being in your head. You have to use it all. You have to balance all of those things from deep down inside of you, and that's the magician energy. He uses wands, cups, pentacles. If you focus on pentacles, it's too grounded. It doesn't have any space for love and romance to come in. Okay, and we take out the pentacle, and then we focus on only the love. Well, nothing's grounded. We're just in this fantasy world. We just want to be lovey-dovey all the time, and it's not real. Same thing with the swords. You're just in your head. You're in your head all the time. You're analytical. You're not talking. You're not speaking. You're not doing. You're not moving. You're not growing. You're not feeling. You're just in your head. You're just in your head. Now, again, we still have the wands, just going after passion. Passion. Nothing grounded, nothing logical about it. We're just going at it. We have to use all of the tools when we have the magician energy out, and that's what you guys are doing. So I commend that. Open up and use the tools that you have. Communicate. Ground things. Take action when things need to be taken action on. Analyze what needs to be analyzed. It's not. Sometimes we overthink what actually needs to be done, and we know exactly what needs to be done. We need to communicate. We need to open up. We can't be closed off emotionally. We can't be in our head all the time, or thinking things logically, because love, in all honesty, is not always logical. So we have to keep that in mind. And again, fighting to clear some things up for truth and clarity. The Queen of Swords, she does communicate, she does speak, she also listens, she's fair. She does not make decisions with her heart. She comes to a logical conclusion. And she makes cuts where necessary. She has strong boundaries. Okay. So both of you guys may have strong boundaries right now at this time, which is good. Opening up, emotionally. So we have three of the queens out. We're just missing a little bit of that passion. But again, I don't feel any type of way about the matter of fact. The only card that we have that's wands is the two of wands, which is direction. Now, I feel like there's necessarily not a bad thing not having any wands out. Typically, wands are just go, go, go energy, and it does. It is one of those suits where it moves things forward. Pentacles can move things forward, so the cups too, but wands is that actual action being taken. So I'm getting with the two of wands for masculine, deep emotions about the direction he's going or the direction he's choosing. So he's getting successful in that. Both of you guys mutually, though, opening up and manifesting some truth and clarity in the connection, fighting for that. Let's get some clarifiers. And before I start shuffling the other deck, I believe the bottom of the deck was chariot, so forward movement. What signs do we have here while I'm shuffling? We have Pisces, Cancer, Pisces again. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra, Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, Virgo. Alright, let's talk about the insides. Let's clarify the moon for masculine. Clarify the moon. Clarify the moon. Hidden emotions, hidden deep emotions, the Lover's card. This connection, deep emotions about the choice he's making in love, the direction he's choosing, deep emotions. I feel like he's overcoming his deep emotions. Give me one more for the moon. Yeah, to heal this connection, the deep emotions, wanting to heal this connection. Healing, resting, recuperation. Two of Wands, direction. There's some conflicts along the way. He's being successful in choosing a path, right? He's been successful, but the inside, he's still confused. He's still not quite sure, confused about the success in a new cycle. Confused. I feel like it will be successful here with the Six of Wands. It's just he's confused about it. There's different options, different things that aren't quite clear. It is like a daydream as well. Daydreaming, kind of fantasizing about the new cycle and success within it. Being victorious and getting recognition and attention for it, praise. Okay. Nine of Cups, clarified by the Ten of Cups. So on the outside, he may feel like he's, emotionally independent and happy, fulfilled, right? But on the inside, this is everything that he's ever dreamed of as far as the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups covered out twice. He's overly excited and happy about the way things are looking. I mean, he's feeling successful in his choice or direction that he's moving in. Clarify the Hangman, though. He's getting a different perspective on conflict, competition, fighting with the Empress, fighting the growth, getting a different. Let me see. So feminine, he might have put up a fight. He may be getting a different perspective about fighting with you, about the growth of this connection. May see you as the emotionally stable one here, or that's just how much love he has for you, which he's getting a different perspective and loving you even more for that. When we have fights and disagreements, sometimes at that moment we feel so self-righteous or so accurate. We're so sure of ourselves, and hindsight is always 20/20. But when we go back and look at those things and we take the time to understand where the other person was coming from, because again, he's needing to change himself. He's needing to transform himself. He's needing to heal this connection. He needs to heal himself. There was a lot that took place, right? So in this position of where he's coming from now, he's just stated looking at things differently from before, because there was conflict, competition, and just bickering, ardent fighting. And again, like I said, I'm picking up with the Empress that he knows that you were the emotionally mature one. You knew what was going on. You knew why the fights were going on. You're aware you was the mature one, the king. You were the King of Cups. The stable. You don't always express your feelings, or you're not always emotionally open. You don't wear your heart on the sleeve, but even still, you're emotionally sound. You're emotionally solid. You know exactly how you feel, right? That's pretty much what that was. But on the flip side, again, fighting for the feminine, because there is a lot of love, putting in the hard work. Again, moving on the calmer waters here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. No longer fighting, no longer having turbulence, wanting to put in the hard work, that effort. Okay, so clarify the Eight of Pentacles. What is he working on? Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. His wish. His healing. He's working on getting some information as well. Healing is having hope. The Star card is having hope and healing. It is also wish granted. Wish granted, pretty much. Fulfilled. Wish fulfilled. It's on the way. But again, he's watching for it. He's being observant for it. He's studying and learning, as well as putting in the hard work. So he's doing a lot of healing, a lot of observing and hard work, all kind of at the same time. He's getting successful at it. He's definitely getting successful. Okay. Clarify the Six of Wands, moving on the calm waters, walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve them, transforming situations. Eight of Cups and Death card. Give me one more for the Six of Wands. Moon. The Moon again for the masculine, transforming those hidden emotions, and walking away from people, transforming his secrets, changing secrets. I don't know what that means. Changing secrets. How do you change a secret? I don't know. Transforming what's hidden. Hidden. Transforming what's hidden. One more. Judgment and justice. Same as for feminine here. Making a decision. Balancing things out. Okay. Balancing things out. Making a decision. Or choice. So, we have the higher ups present and in control. Certainly in control. Clarify the death card. Chariot. Transform some things to move forward. Four of Swords. Healing. He's mourning. He has sadness, loss, and regret. One more for the Four of Swords. About the decision, mourning his decision. He's healing, but he mourns his decision. He has regrets about some decisions that he made or has to make. He'll be successful in that. Judgment to create. Clarify the judgment for the feminine is the Magician. Make some things happen. Yes. That's why the reciprocation, being reciprocal comes in. The Six of Pentacles, equal give and take with the Nine of Pentacles. You're independent, feminine. You really don't need anybody. You can stand on your own 2 feet and be as successful as anyone. But you can also be on guard, a little bit on guard here. Again, you speak your truth. You deliver clarity with honesty. The Queen of Swords is almost similar to justice. She's balanced. She's fair. She's decisive. She'll communicate clearly, you know. Okay. Keeping the balance, keeping the peace, keeping the justice. Making sure things are on the up and up with the Queen of Swords. Ready to use it if you need to. Okay? Worries, doubts, fears, anxiety about being heartbroken, feminine. Again, that's a lot of those things that's in the back of our everybody's mind, of being heartbroken by somebody taking action towards us, not in the best light. Because the King of Wands can be impulsive and fiery and just sex driven. Somebody that leads with his wand. Being heartbroken, pursuing your passion as well. You don't want, that's what you fear. You don't want to have, I know you don't want to have regrets or anything like that. We can't be trapped in that energy though. We should be asking ourselves a little bit more questions, digging a little deep to see what else why are we so afraid of that? Yes, it's one thing to be aware that is a fear, but it's another thing to understand why it's a fear. I would explore that more, and not look at everything as a missed opportunity, or with disenchantment, or just rejection, like, oh, it's not what I want, I don't like it. Things kind of change around. It's kind of that hangman that masculine has over here. Get a different perspective. Acknowledge your fears and your doubts. Acknowledge those, accept them, understand them, and then challenge yourself to overcome them. And as I said, that's strength. So holding yourself back from what you see, holding yourself back because of the rejection, the possibility of rejection. So you have the strength, holding yourself back. That's resistance, restraint. I'm sorry, restraint, self-restraint, self-control. You're trying to control yourself. So I think it's working. It's actually doing a good thing because whatever it is, you're drawing it in with the summoning. Just try to stay a little focused and avoid, not necessarily avoid, but try to get out of it when those energies do come around, because just a simple shift of energy or simple shift of perspective typically brings those good things or good energies back up. Justice clarified with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles again. Two hearts coming together or connecting to each other, that is balance. And again, the Ten of Pentacles is balance as well. That's your overall abundance. Every pinnacle, every milestone that you've been able to achieve. It's all your life's achievements wrapped up in a pretty bow with the Ten of Pentacles. You were able to successfully complete school. You were successfully to raise a child. You were successfully able to buy a home, buy a car, start your own business, start your own clothing line, become an artist, become a whatever. You're successful in your own right. You go from the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles with justice. So I wouldn't worry too much. I would not worry too much. Give me the will. Clarify the will. Yeah, things will turn in your favor. You'll be ecstatic, overly happy. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Granting, nurturing, bringing that in. Nurturing, bringing communication about a fulfillment. Forward movement towards your fulfillment. So now we have 2 9 of Cups, 2 10 of Cups, 2 Justices, 2 Judgments, 2 Magicians. We have a lot of 2s, and when I say this is strong, this is a strong connection. 2, the Warrior, 2 of Cups, 2 Judgments, 2 Justices, 2 Moons, 2 10 of Cups, 2 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment all over the place. You have not only the Lovers out here, we have the 2 of Cups. So if that's not a connection, I don't know what that is. But again, forward movement for wish fulfillment with the Queen of Pentacles. You're nurturing and you're grounding and you're abundant. You are successful in bringing in whatever it is that you're trying to bring in. So do not doubt yourself. If you have doubts, I would stop. Just trust the word of, you got this. You got it. You can do it. You will be successful. Knight of Cups. Yeah. A romantic offer, but again, it could be just a romantic gesture for stability in the direction that you guys are going. Or you both are proposing stability in the direction that you guys are headed. So happy to ground this connection. Take that first step forward. Friendship, abundance. I'm getting you both are happy that you guys are taking it slow and just keeping it here at the pace level. But you both, it's kind of immature energy right now. Um, Immature people take immature as a different way than what it's meant. Immature meaning it's not a full blown up and running relationship. It still has some things that need to become grounded before to be, fully running it in all cylinders. Or if you want to have, you know, different analogies of what a car running on full throttle or whatever. But the Six of Cups is feeling, childlike, nostalgic. The Page of Pentacles is more immature as far as just friendly and it's kind of sweet. It is. Okay, so for example, say you have your feminine and your masculine sitting in a room together. So instead of them, having a deep conversation, they may decide to play cards or watch a movie or just hold each other's hands on the couch, or cook dinner together. Something small, not anything big, like, oh, well, we gazed in each other's eyes and talked about our life stories for 7 hours and we cried together, nothing like that. I'm saying, think about when you first caught butterflies when you were 16 or 15. That's that energy. That's what this energy is. You don't want to move too fast, but you don't move too slow. It's just you're happy where things are at right now, the position and the state, the stability of where it is right now. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, putting in that hard work again, balancing the two worlds. Because again, you guys are trying to merge them, make room for each other and each other's lives. Okay, well, we don't have room for that here, so what are you going to do about that? That doesn't fit in this connection. That it just simply doesn't fit in this connection, so what are you going to do about it? Feminine, what are you going to do about it? Masculine, so we got to put in that work. It's some things that don't fit here, and we got to balance things out. That's too many. Oh, you want to fall? Ten of Cups. Okay, so you guys are both clear about it and able to make sound judgment on what your Ten of Cups looks like. Opening up. Queen of Cups. Clarified by the Temperance. Balancing out. Going with the flow. Taking the hot with taking the hot with the cold, the ups and the downs, going with the flow again. Think about your marriage vows, and through sickness and health, richness for richer or poorer. You can tell I've never been married because I can't think about it in my head. But the things would be just taking the good with the bad, balancing those situations out, emotions out, tempering the emotions, tempering the deep feelings versus the disappointments and the losses. That's what I was speaking here. You can't be afraid of getting your heart broke, and because if you're afraid of getting your heart broke, you'll be afraid to open up to receive the love that you want. Taking control here with the Emperor. Now we have the Emperor and the Empress out. Taking control of your feelings and your emotions, balancing them out, being patient with them, within the connection within yourself as well. You gotta be patient with yourself. Manifesting, planning, plotting. Getting a sneaking feeling again. I'm getting self-deception about rejecting this reconciliation. The thing is, you both are being a little deceptive. Again, in which way we're going with this. Because instead of being just upfront, we're being a little sneaky and manipulative. Maybe not telling the whole story. Or telling your whole side of things. Or being upfront and clear. And seemingly rejecting this opportunity, or seemingly to be rejecting it to reconcile while you guys manifest. Tower energy. Clear about this first step in love. This, first step. From the Knight to the Page. From the Page to the Knight. Clear about moving up to the next level, for one, in emotions. You have the King and Queen of Swords as well. King and Queen of Cups. Am I looking at this? Okay. But yeah, you cleared that there needs to be a level up between the two. When I see two court cards back to back, means you need to go from this to this, because the Page of Cups is looking at this Knight of Cups, and both want to elevate from the Page to the Knight. You clear, looking at the situation clear, and wanting to elevate from one to the next. Okay. Like I said, the Temperance and the Emperor. Like I said, being patient with oneself, taking control of your emotions. Because again, when we have those outbursts, that's not us being in control. We think that having outbursts, yelling and arguing gets us what we want. Controlling your emotions do. You never have I think some people have the misconception of being the loudest one is the right one. No. Or they said, I'll tell you who the stupidest person it is in the room. And they say, who is that? I said, it's typically the loudest one. But that's just, old wisdom, or old sayings, or old ways of thinking, but it's typically on the lines true. So calling in your soulmate for masculine, your prayers, affirmation, visualizations help bring you together. So he's also doing some summoning here. He's been calling in his soulmate as well, missing, wanting, yearning. Now he may be going through some financial issues, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. But again, he's getting success over things within his life. That's why we have transformation and forward movement. We have healing. We have judgment, justice. Big things are shifting for masculine. Calling in your soulmate, again, that's that same energy of that's attraction here. For the mutual energy, that's the same energy as the summoning card. Focused on it, bringing it in, putting that energy forth to bring something in. There you go, feminine. That's what you do, and you keep up the good work, okay? Because it's working. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You guys are both fighting for the connection as well as attracting one another. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the moment that you have together. Enjoy the status that you guys are in. There's attraction and chemistry in this connection. Why can't I talk today? There's a strong magnetic attraction here, and it says you attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. So both of you are attracted to each other. And again, there's that magician energy of creating something, moving things around, utilizing everything, because you're bringing each other in because you both have that chemistry, that pull to each other. Have no choice but to. That's why you guys are considered warriors, because you tried to fight it. You tried not to call it in and convince yourself that somehow you didn't want it, somehow it didn't work, somehow it was something that wasn't going to happen, you know? But you guys kind of fought for it the whole way, and just not the way you think fighting looks like. For codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So, may have some codependency issues, whether it be money, sex, cars, clothes, attention. Let's take a look. Like I said, that's why I say some of that fear, and anxiety, the Nine of Swords kicks in. Don't rely on those fears. Those are illusions. Anything that you're scared of or afraid of, it's just typically an illusion. It's something that's in your head, and when you change your mind, your mindset or your focus, things turn around. It says past life relationship. You have known each other before. So, and codependency here could be also relying so much on the masculine, or the masculine so much relying on you, or both relying solely on the connection. Again, codependency comes in so many different forms. Not just addictions here, but yes, you've known each other before. And then, so you have attraction, chemistry, passion, past life a past life relationship. I mean, just says a lot. Says a lot. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmation, visualization help bring you together. Something about the community, having a sense of gathering, coming together, and community-wise. But again, I always say that's public. So what it looks like is whatever he's doing in his life, whatever it looks like to other people. People are watching him do this. People are watching him reach for his soulmate. The community is watching him observing his behavior. They're observing his behavior. So finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Somehow this is attached to some kind of false person, false persona, him wearing a mask, being attached to somebody who was fake, having fake people around. 39 is 11 for community, as well as success. Success is a 39 breaking down to 11, so we have 11 here. Finances and career, we had the 2s coming out earlier. Attraction, something. You guys are wanting to probably live together. But again, that could be just shelter and stability. And chemistry, imprisonment. Just kind of, I'm getting that stuck, trapped by the chemistry. Again, like I said, you guys couldn't fight it. You couldn't fight it. And you can't get out of it. You're trapped in the chemistry of it. Fighting the chemistry. Stuck fighting the chemistry. Attracted stability. Okay. I'm just getting the words as they come, and it's not really, I can't formulate a sentence on how it, because it's just stability, attracted to the stability of the connection, imprisoned by the chemistry of the connection. You're stuck. I don't want to say stuck. Bound to it, but that's not really bound. What would imprisonment be? Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic love life. It could be drinking, drugs, smoking, different addictions, different things affecting this courtship that maybe. It could be just working a lot, working all the time. So again, codependency doesn't have to be another person. It could be different scenarios that are an issue. You have known each other before, past life relationship. Adjudication. Y'all been married before. Y'all been together before. Past life and a past life. Underneath the deck, great fortune. Yeah, y'all were married before. That's in front of it. Just standing in front of the judge. There was a separation though, because they don't look like they're getting married. They look like they're separated. Y'all have known each other before, which was, you guys were separated before in a past life. And again, that could be looked at as the justice card, because the judge is here to settle what's between these two, or clear up what's between them, these two. Well, just keep doing what you both are doing. Feminine, you'll be successful. Masculine is already being successful. You guys can't fight the connection. You can be clear and open up about what you guys are doing. Going with the flow is the best medicine here. And just be happy where you guys are. Enjoy the ride. It's not about the destination. Enjoy the journey, okay? Yeah. I think that's all I have. But thank you for your continued support, tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for joining us today. Bye. Don't forget to check out the Instagram page. Information is in the description box below. Thank you. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.